Good morning, Pennsylvania. No. It is like winter compared to the past 2 days. The past 2 days were in the 90s. Now it's in the high 60s, and it's actually chilly. Really nice. Yeah, today's gonna be a great day. Hi, my name's Sam, and this is Taylor Ham, and we're walking across the United States of America. Along the way, we hope to raise money for Just Believe Inc. They help the homeless in New Jersey. I really hope you could follow our adventure. Enjoy. Man, the first mile is always a bitch. Your legs are tight and they hurt, and it doesn't matter how much you stretch. Your legs always hurt the first mile. And then after that, they don't necessarily stop hurting. You just kind of forget about it. You get those days where your balls just don't want to cooperate. One ball goes this way, the other ball goes that way, and they kind of crisscross. And I feel like I'm being cursed right now or something. How creepy. Look at the baby trees! Ah, it's a baby tree! So I realized along this adventure I haven't been eating. I kind of just been getting up and going, skipping breakfast, skipping lunch, and just eating dinner. And just kind of like snacking throughout the day. And yeah, it's not good. It just was hot. Don't want to eat. But I found myself a nice little park. I'm going to eat biscuits and gravy. It's funny, these things don't go bad till 2050. I have one at home that I'm going to save until I reach that age, and I'm going to eat it on its expiration date. Yeah. Always clean your cook pot. Dude, I saw motherfuckers on the AT with cook pots that looked like they hadn't been washed since the day they were opened. Takes 2 seconds. Just a little dab of TP. Wipe that thing clean. Some of these fucking hippie hikers were worried about fucking coronavirus. Meanwhile, their cook pots are radioactive. Some of these hippie hikers on the AT were so worried about people continuing and spreading corona, yet they will literally shit in the woods and pack out their toilet paper in a Ziploc bag. You're worried about COVID-19, but you're hiking with shitty toilet paper. Fucking insanity. This morning I was watching TikTok lives, and a girl was playing a harp. I followed her actually, and she was playing Cats. Memories all alone. It's been stuck in my head all day. Of my days in the sun, if you touch me, you'll only see what happiness is, and the memories. I don't know the words. Just me. Touch me as I. I should get back to New Hope. Yes, that was a gay joke. I am a theater queen. Can't help it. I just love the business of show. I have 2 dream roles. And I have the scripts completely memorized. It is Sweeney Todd. God, I want to play Sweeney Todd so bad. And Hedwig. God. The problem, I've looked at at auditions for both of those shows locally. But I like it to stay to the script, and these local theaters, they try to put like cool twists on it, like Sweeney Todd was modern. No. I want to be belting out some fucking, pretty women. I want to be like Sweeney Todd, man. Like Jekyll and Hyde, fucking calm and then crazy, And then the same with Hedwig. They were trying to. Oh, and then there was one Rocky Horror too. I would like to play. I've done Frank like in Shadowcast and like Brad and stuff, but I want to actually like play Frank. But all these local theaters put twists on it, like, oh, it's a sex club and this and no. I want it to be The Castle. I want it to be Rocky Horror. I don't want it to be some sex club twist, and nah. Where they say, I'm just a sweet transsexual. No, it's transvestite, you fucking hipsters. It just, it smells bland. That's all. These meals are bland and they, most of the time, back you up. Oh. I've been doing like 20-mile days with under 1,000 calories, and I should be eating like 5,000 to 6,000 calories. So I want to lose weight, but not like that, man. For some reason on the internet, there's a whole genre of black people and Asian people slurping food. Is it a sexual thing? Like, why is it so popular? Should I do, like... Does that turn someone on out there? As if it does. Because if that turns someone on out there, I'll fucking $50 a meal. I'll let you watch me. Fuck, for 100, I'll eat naked. That ain't no joke. Just ask me for my Venmo. It's alright. It tastes like shit. If it was the end of the world, we were being... If I had to hide out because we were getting nuked by fucking North Korea, and this is what I had to eat, then, it's what I have to eat, but... Eating is necessary, of course, but now I don't feel like walking. I'm in a really bad spot. There's cul-de-sacs that have no exits. The next route I could take would be backtracking 2 miles or 1 mile on this highway with no shoulder. Now I assume it's rush hour right now, but I don't know. Walking that far without a shoulder, man. I zoom in on maps to make sure there's a shoulder on every road, but I just assumed this whole road had a shoulder. Yeah, I didn't zoom in quick enough, close enough, I guess. Fuck. This is actually the first pickle I've been in. I've been on some sketchy roads, but this is the first one that got me nervous. But I think that's a corner. If not, it's a patch of grass. So my next break in the car is I'm going to make a run for that and then see where I'm at. So whatever light is at the end of this road, gives me a 30-second break in the cars every 3 minutes. Now, if in 1 minute I get a 30-second break in the cars, I'm right. It's 30-second time, 30-second time. Shit! Where'd they come from? Just 3 stragglers. All right, make a run for it. Make a run. Make a run for it. Okay. All right. Oh, now people want to move over for me. Fuck. Fucking bitch. This sucks. I don't want to be disrespectful to them, but that's a good indication that this is not a road I should be walking on. Someone beeps at me like, what the fuck's that supposed to do? Make me grow my wings? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to pack the jet engine. I realized I'm the asshole walking on a road not meant for pedestrians, but sorry I fucking interrupted your commute one day. Sorry you had to press the brake pedal for 30 fucking seconds. Embrace the suck, Sam. Embrace the suck. Namaste. Yep, I was right. I see the light up ahead now. That makes things a lot easier. Now you see here, this is good now. So even though it's tight, I could still bail off the side of the road and let the cars pass. I couldn't do that back there. Township Line Road, you win the award for worst road so far, and I've been on 140 miles of road. This mailbox is on a spring-loaded swivel, I guess in case anyone wants to, you know, play mailbox baseball or a car hits it or something. It's pretty funny. But, you know, I'm not gonna touch it. Gotta take my word for it. Yeah, I'm making my destination. Fuck! I've spent about 3 hours on this road. Look at that power plant. Isn't that crazy? But look at what the smoke does to the regular clouds. It doesn't blend with the clouds, it pushes through the clouds. It's pretty wild. Never saw one I mean, I've seen them in the distance, but never this close. Crazy to think that that's just some radioactive rock that could just go and kill all of us in, yeah, say a 20+ mile radius. Crazy. Man, that hill felt like I was climbing Springer Mountain. Bitch. I'll tell you, a weird thing about walking all day is when you stop walking, your body feels like it's ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It's kind of like you have a heartbeat that's making you go like this. It's like coming off a boat, you know, after being on one all day. Or that road where I left off was a nightmare. But I turned off onto a side street, and there was this woman named Margot mowing her lawn, and she introduced me to her mom and stuff, and they were so cool. We talked for like an hour, took pictures. I'll post the pictures to my Instagram. She gave me a rock, which is amazing because uh, those of you that know me know I have a thing for rocks. And she tumbled this. It's native. I can't remember what it. Tanzanite, I think she said it was called. I can't remember, but it's so funny. It was, if you watch my AT videos, it was me collecting rocks the whole time, and I was gonna carry a rock to Katahdin, and cool. I love this. I love this forever. It's so cool. Amazing. There's some energy in rocks that I don't know. I can't explain. We all came from the universe. The universe all came from one spot. We're all stardust, and the rocks are dust, and I don't know. Just thank you so much, Margot. You and your mother. I can't remember your mother's name. I'm sorry. You're lovely people. And also the family that stopped me on the road thinking I was homeless. They wanted to buy food for Taylor. So great. So great. I already have like 20 pounds of dry food for her because I bought a 50-pound bag of food, and best believe I wasn't letting that go to waste. So, she has about 20 pounds of food left, and cans, and bones, and rawhide, and yeah. But you guys were all awesome, and this rock, I will love this rock. I will carry this rock all the way to California and then onward. It's just such a lovely gesture. Just a little rock. I must be a female penguin or something. You give me a rock and I'm all joyous. I'll build a nest with you. It was funny. I was one time at Sandy Hook, and there was this beautiful girl, and I was so drunk, and I just walked up and I was like, "Hi, I'm Sam. Here's a rock." And I gave her a rock, and I could tell that would have been my wife, had I not been sloshed. But yeah, no, thank you so much, guys. But so what happened was I was trying to get to French Creek State Park. It was going to be a 30-mile day. I'd already done about 17. Would have been no issue, but that road took me hours to get off of. And I ran out of daylight. And then at that point, I had already booked a really, really cheap room at a hotel. And, I had people ask me if I needed anything and this and that. And I was like, no, I have a room. Just going to walk there, blah, blah, blah. I get there. Immediately, they looked at me and didn't have my reservation. So, yeah. Wrong. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the way I handled that situation. But, so I walked up to a Holiday Inn. It was like 2 more miles out of the way. But it just sucks because, like, I had people asking me if I needed to use their yard, and then I was walking, and I had a pastor ask me if I wanted to set up camp on his ground, and I was like, no, I'm going to make it to where I have to go. And then that road happened, and I ran out of light, and then I thought I had a room, and they treated me like it didn't matter what I could have been, curing AIDS, for Christ's sakes, and they wouldn't have given me a room. They looked at me, they looked at Taylor, and they were like, nope, lost your reservation. So I walked up here, and to the Holiday Inn, and it's just, I was gonna walk across the country anyway. That was a definite. I knew I would have to stay in hotels on this trip, but I didn't realize that stealth camping would be so difficult. And it's not difficult to camp. We all know I can camp. On the AT, when everyone was sleeping in shelters, there I was setting up my camp. I loved my little tent. Problem is there's nowhere to do it. And when I'm offered throughout the day, like with the pastor, for example, I was only 2 miles into my day. I couldn't be, even though I was like super, super grateful for the generosity, but it was only 2 miles into my day. And, I thought I was going to make it to French Creek. And I came out here, one, to walk across the country, and two, to raise money for the Just Believe Inc. And I'm trying to get this homeless experience, and I'm really starting to understand why homeless people are always on the move. Is there's nowhere for them to go. Man, I walked, I don't know, I walked so far today, and besides what I was offered, there was nowhere to lay my head at night. Now, by the grace of God, I'm comfortable in life and I can afford these hotels if I have to. Not forever, but for now, I can afford these rooms. And homeless people can't. And that's why they're always moving. That's why their shoes are always just so fucked up and beat up, and they're so tired and worn down. And I'm starting to understand the circle of homelessness. At first I discussed it in one of my other videos, but at first it's scary and it's hard and it's lonely. But then you get good at being homeless. And then eventually you get bad at being normal, like living in a normal house in a normal circumstance, because you just, scary, you're on the street. And then you learn how to survive. And then you get good at survival. And then it's just a circle that goes around. And I'm starting to realize, I just wrote about that circle for my reports. But I'm starting to realize that circle is real, man. And I have to keep her safe. Me, if I was by myself, I could rest my head at a bus stop for a few hours, and that's fine. But it's her that needs to be safe. Could you imagine being homeless with a dog? Maybe I'm just bougie and I've lived a comfortable life, or maybe this is how it feels for all homeless people when they're starting out. I don't know. I've never been homeless. I've always had a relative to call. I've always had money in my pocket. I have. During the pandemic was the first time I was legit broke in years. And and I've been so blessed in my life. But just realizing that it's God, everyone's gonna think I'm a fucking crybaby. Homelessness is no joke, man. And like I said, I'm fortunate to get these rooms when all else fails. And I'm learning. The first couple days I was beating myself up for getting these rooms, because I'm like, I'm not trying hard enough, I'm not doing enough, but I am. There's just nowhere to go. You can get to or maybe it's the route I picked. I don't know. Did I pick a route where I'm walking through all these rich communities that have nowhere to go? I just don't know. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep walking, but I just, I got to be able to spend some nights on the street. It's not for a lack of trying. It's not me being, I love camping and stuff. It's just there's nowhere to go, and it was just a eye open. It was just an awakening I guess you could say, that now I know why homeless people are always moving. They never stop moving. It's because there's nowhere for them to go. You know, I came on this trip just to walk across the country and, you know, raise some money for an organization that I've never even been to or met. But I'm getting a whole new experience out of this. And homelessness has always been something that has bothered me deeply. But I'm experiencing it now. Or I'm not experiencing it technically because I'm in a room, but I'm starting to experience the motion of it and how it starts to unfold. And how sometimes when you're just walking, and it's amazing, but sometimes, like, you reach a certain point of the day and you think to yourself, where are you going to go? Where are you going to sleep? And there's nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep. And I'm fortunate enough to have money to get these rooms, like I said, when all else fails. But the people on the street, man, they're not. They're not. And it's something I realized today, man. It's and I'm not crying because I didn't make it to where I had to camp, or I'm crying for the realization that, man, there's people out there that are going through these thoughts and they're not fortunate like I am to be able to get a place to lay their head at night. And I can't imagine how terrifying that is. So I'm not upset with the hike. The hike's amazing. I'm loving it. Today that road sucked, but I'm just starting to realize that when I write essays and reports and papers on homelessness, that's just writing. That's not doing anything about it. That's not experiencing it. As I tell you, experiencing it, it's just, you start to see the sun go down and you're like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And, man, if I didn't have the funds, like, that would be really, really troubling. I don't know. Anyway, I'm learning here. I'm learning. It's all new. I'm just more motivated to raise money for these people now because, I'm starting to, I know I'm rambling, but I'm starting to realize that the majority of my life I've been a spoiled fucking brat. And, but it's not, I don't get me wrong, I have fucking worked hard for everything I have. Nothing in my life has been given to me. But I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Now I'm doing this walk to learn and educate myself, and man, it's given me an education, that's for sure. I've hung out with homeless people in Gatlinburg and stuff, but at the end of the day, I had a place to go. I just never really felt what they feel, I guess. And maybe I still haven't. Yeah, maybe you guys are watching me thinking, what a fucking idiot, but it's yeah. This makes me so just so thankful to God and for my life, and it makes me feel like such an asshole for all the times I complained about my life. And, yeah. I am, getting more out of this and learning more than I ever thought I would. That's it. All in all, today was a great day. It really was. I, again, met some amazing people. And people truly are still just amazing out in this world. They really are. They're just shitty on social media. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna lay my head down, and then tomorrow we're walking to whatever state park I said, French whatever state park, and then being out here gives you a lot of time to think, and my brain always goes so. But I'm not gonna bore you anymore. That was like a 12-minute monologue. And videos that are supposed to be happy. Just yeah, I'm just realizing that this walk is so much bigger than myself. Yeah. And homelessness, man. We have 500,000 people on our streets in this country, which is supposed to be the greatest nation in the world. 500,000 people, but maybe more. That's just what they know of. You know. And that's homeless people without an RV or a couch to sleep on. You know, that's a lot of souls, man. Men, women, children. Thought I had my life figured out. You know, still do popcorn, still do French fries, but this makes me really, really want to keep getting straight A's, getting on that dean's list. I've gotten scholarships. Maybe Rutgers for their political science, law, whatever. Makes me really, really want to change my life work, my plan. And I'm only 140 miles in. And I've just learned so much. And there's still more to learn. Anyway, woo, oh Lord. I never cry. Like, I've cried at my, why am I crying? I never cry. Just, my thoughts are strong. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sitting through that spiel. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. If you don't do any of that, please check out the GoFundMe for Just Believe Inc. Links in the or Just Believe Inc. rather. The links in the bio. If you're unable to donate, at least share, get the word out there. And today was a great day. Thank you for watching. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Today was a great day. It's a great life. God's great. Y'all are great. And you're all very sexy, sexy people who I love very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Ended on a happy note.